in my DMs, I'm getting a lot of conversations about the struggles that salon owners are dealing with. And it's not supposed to be easy. Like, I know I say this in the past. If it was easy, everybody would own a salon. The harder it is, the more grateful you should be for it, because A, it's going to develop you into the person who truly deserves to be successful. And it's going to make it a lot harder for people to compete at that level you're striving to be at. So if it was really easy to have $1 million salon and there was $50 million salons in your area, well then how special are you? No, the reason why you're a leader, the reason why you chose this, the reason why you started a hair salon was to do what? Like, what is that thing? What is that why? Why are you doing this? And let me tell you, the common answer I get from people, and it's not like the first answer I get from people, the common answer I get from people of why they're doing this deep down is to prove somebody wrong. And that only goes so far, right? You're letting that person control your decisions because you are putting yourself in a position to always try and prove them wrong. And that's never going to help you win or succeed. I get it. Let that be a chip on your shoulder, maybe a small reason of why keep on persisting and keep on driving. Here's what happens when you go into business or you're trying to do something to prove somebody wrong. You're always clouded by that person's voice and you're always trying to prove them wrong on something they said to you that you may not even know like what their intention was behind it. So like when you're trying to prove your father wrong, trying to prove your old boss wrong, trying to prove the person who said you can never make it wrong, it's fuel for the fire. And I get it. But when things get hard and you have to make a true business decision to pivot, you lack the ability to pivot, which is the right decision because you're so persistent on proving that person wrong that you keep digging yourself into a bigger hole and a bigger hole and a bigger hole. If it's fueling your success and you're actually profitable and you're getting better and better and bigger and making more money, it's different. If you're not, and you're letting that person drive you and push you further into something that's not successful and causing more pain in your life, you're allowing them to affect you over and over and over again. So that's not where you get your drive from and your passion from or your why from. Your why should be something positive. It should be something impactful to your community, to your family, to yourself, to whatever it is. Your why is the most important thing that will drive you through the hard times in order to be successful. And if you don't revisit your why every single day, then I'm going to encourage you to do that. You should have a note somewhere. I keep them on my phone and I read it every morning, every afternoon, every night. I read my goals and I read my why. Like part of my health goal is to dance with my daughter at her wedding. She's not even 2 yet. But every day I want to skip the gym and I read that in the morning and I'm like, shit. Is this decision of me skipping the gym going to help me dance with her at her wedding? And then it's not. So I have to go do that because it's tied to something bigger. Like when I wanted to quit drinking, I tied it to being the person I wanted my daughter to marry. Now I have a son on top of that. And like part of my why is to show him what it's like to be a man, what it's like to be an earner, protect his family. So my wife can get on my nerves as much as she wants. I'm doing the best I can to show him how do you treat a woman because that's what he's going to see. So my whys in every area of my life are tied to something I love. Why do you have a hair salon? Why are you in business? What gets you up every morning? Is it to prove somebody wrong or is it to provide a life for somebody you love? Then it doesn't matter. Like you have to keep going no matter what. And the person who has a strong enough why will persist through anything and have clarity to make a decision to impact the business in a positive way. But if you're so focused on proving somebody wrong, then you're losing the clarity on what really matters. And that's the message I want to get across today. So many people are trying to prove somebody wrong. And what does that do? It's anger, negative emotion, negative vibration. Look at the vibration chart of human emotions. Anger is low, right? Proving somebody wrong means you're angry. Anger has a purpose, don't get me wrong, but you're always vibing low. You don't have clarity. You're not looking at obstacles and opportunities. You're trying to break through them with grit and anger. When sometimes the best way to go through an obstacle is just to simply walk around it. But you're sitting here so aggressive trying to bust through it, and it's not working for you. And then you give up and you walk away when all you had to do was sidestep 1 foot and walk right around it. That's what business is about. That's when you have clarity on your vision and your why. You can make these clear decisions, the right decision on what's better for the business, for your team, and for your family. But if you're always thinking about proving somebody wrong, that's all you're going to be focusing on. So where your focus goes, energy flows. So if you're focusing on something negative, energy is going to flow to the negative. If you're focusing on something positive, energy is going to flow to the positive. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you love this channel, make sure you click subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get alerted every time I upload a new video. If you want to watch the full video, click somewhere on this page, I think right over here, and drop a comment if you have any questions.